Hello BookTube, welcome to Lizzie Faye Loves Books. I'm Elizabeth, and I just wanted to come and do a quick little video about BookNet Fest. So the other day I decided to hurry up already and get registered for BookNet Fest. Now I've been knowing for a year that I was planning to go. As soon as I heard about it last year, which was about a day late to actually go last year, I was so sad that I missed it. I didn't know anything about it leading up to the fact, and I was so sad. So I have been planning all year that I would definitely go to BookNet Fest this year, and I realized that time was running out, so I just got myself registered a few days ago, and then I thought, you know, I need to make a little video. So I was getting ready to do that, and lo and behold, I discovered that there is a BookNet Fest tag. My friend Derby from Derby Lane's Reading, she's also a Florida booktuber, and she did this tag, and so I discovered that the tag was originally created by Kathy Tryhart, who is a Canadian. She's coming all the way from Western Canada to Florida for BookNet Fest, and she's going to be, I think, one of the a moderator for one of the panels. And so I'm looking forward to meeting her. And I just thought, you know, why not just do this tag? It looks like a lot of fun. So if you have thought about going to BookNet Fest and you haven't decided yet, I hope that you will come. I don't think it's too late to sign up, and especially if you live in Florida, I mean, it's just, you know, a car ride to get there, and so please come if you have thought about it at all, or if you haven't thought about it, think about it now and come. So I'll run through the questions really quick. The first one is introduce yourself. So if you are watching this video and you just discovered it because you are looking for people who are going to BookNet Fest, then hi, nice to meet you. My name is Elizabeth. I have been a booktuber since mid-2015. I started watching BookTube early 2015, and after 5 or 6 months, I knew I couldn't keep quiet any longer, and I decided to start my channel. So I love this community, and I love talking about books, so it's perfect. The second question I've already answered is, are you going to BookNet Fest, or are you just admiring it from afar? Yes, I am definitely going. Number 3, if you are attending, where are you traveling from, and how are you getting there? Well, I am going by car, because if there were to be an award for the person traveling the shortest distance to get to BookNet Fest, it would probably be me. I live literally 20 minutes from the Caribe Royale, which is the resort where it's being held, and I am super excited that this awesome event is in my own backyard practically, so I can't wait. Then the next question is, what platforms do you use to express your love of books? Well, of course, this one, YouTube, is my favorite because I get to talk. My second favorite is probably Goodreads. Goodreads is my Facebook. I mean, I spend probably more time on Goodreads than anything. I love just scrolling down and seeing what people are reading. I love, you know, participating in group chats, and I love going on and finding new books to read, and, you know, checking off the books that I have read. You know, I really look forward to reading a book and then finishing it and going to Goodreads and marking it read and typing up a few comments and all of that. I love that. So I absolutely adore Goodreads. I know it has its issues and problems, but I love it. And then my Goodreads is linked to Twitter and Facebook. Now, at the bottom of every video, I try to always give you my social media links, and those are Twitter, Goodreads, Twitter, and Instagram. I started an Instagram account maybe just like a little over a year ago when I finally got a smartphone and got into the 21st century. And I do try to post some things on there. Usually it's just when you know, if I'm in the middle of a readathon and there are challenges, or TBR, or what I read this month, or something like that. I don't post regularly, and I don't do a very good job of fancying up my pictures and things like that. I mostly just kind of show you the books that I'm reading, and that's about it. But I do enjoy it, and I love scrolling through Instagram and seeing people's photos. So my Goodreads is linked to Twitter, so that when I finish a book and register it on Goodreads that I finished it, it goes to Twitter, and it also goes to Facebook. Now, I don't advertise my Facebook. I've had Facebook the longest, obviously, of any of these things. And I generally keep Facebook for people that I know in real life. my coworkers, family, cousins, old friends, current friends, you know, just people that I know in real life. Now, I'm not opposed to having bookish friends on there. In fact, there are 2 or 3 of you who I have met through doing BookTube that have found me on Facebook and friended me, and that's totally fine. I just don't publicize it, you know, because I just kind of like to keep at least one thing separate and just a little more private than you know, than YouTube, which is out there for the world to see. So so all of those things though are linked back to books. That's about the only thing I ever post. Every once in a while I will post something that's not book related, but it's pretty rare. So my Goodreads, whenever I, you know, finish a book and rate it and comment about it, that goes to Goodreads, and it also goes to Facebook. So that way my friends in real life can see what I'm reading. I don't know if they care, but it's there. They can see it. Then let's see. The next question is, are you reading, have you read, or are you planning to read the BookNet Reads Book Club books? So I didn't know that there were any, and I looked them up, and there's 2 of them. One is called You Bring the Distant Near, and I believe the author's name is Mattelli Perkins, and I've never heard of that, and I doubt I'll have time to read it before then. The other one is called Spinning Silver by Naomi Novik, and I don't know if that's a sequel to Uprooted or what, but if it is, then I would have to read Uprooted first, and it is on my TBR, but I have not read it, and I don't think I'll have time to read it between now and then. So I guess the answer to that question is no, and it's not because I don't want to, I just didn't know about it in time. All right, the next one is let's see, what are you most looking forward to at BookNet Fest? Well, definitely meeting people. I'm looking forward to seeing people that I have been watching on YouTube. I'm looking forward to meeting new people. At first I was thinking, you know, because I don't really watch and subscribe to a whole lot of the YA group, you know, I do watch a few, but you know, we all know the biggest majority of booktubers are people who read YA and YA fantasy and all of that. That's the group that kind of got booktube started, and I don't know a lot of them. I know, you know, I know and recognize and watch some of them, but I'm sure that there are going to be plenty of very recognizable booktubers there that I won't recognize because I just never watched them. And at first I was thinking, oh, well, do I apologize because I haven't seen them or what? And, you know, and I thought, no, they haven't seen me either. So, you know, we're on an even scale. So, you know, well, not technically an even scale because they'd be a lot bigger than me, but you know what I mean. I don't need to apologize for not having seen everybody's channel and not knowing everybody's channel, because there's a lot of us. So I need to quit worrying about that and, you know, just enjoy meeting people. And I have, it's been interesting because last year I heard several people talking about going, and then now this year people talking about, you know, looking forward to going. And it's amazing to me how many people have talked about having social anxiety and how that they are nervous to go alone and they don't know how to talk to people, or they're nervous to talk to people and all that. I don't think I have that problem. Now, I'm fully aware that I may be the oldest one there, and that's totally fine. But really, I will just go up and talk to anybody. You know, I'm not, maybe I should be embarrassed to go up and talk to people. I don't know, but I'm not. It doesn't bother me. And so I'm just looking forward to it. So, you know, don't be surprised if I just come right up and say, hi, I'm Elizabeth. How you doing? Let's see. So the next question is, have you attended other bookish events? The biggest one I went to was a Rick Riordan live event. He didn't do in-person signings. The books were all signed ahead of time. It was for the first Magnus Chase book, and he did get up on stage and he gave a talk that was a lot of fun, and he talked about books that were going to be coming out after the first Magnus Chase book. He talked about the Apollo series, and he also talked about, I think, some of his older books, and it was just a lot of fun. I enjoyed it thoroughly. And so I've been to some other smaller things, like at my public library and stuff like that, but the Rick Riordan event was definitely the biggest. then what book are you planning to read that weekend? Well, I'm not going to be staying at the resort. I'm just going to be driving back and forth to and from my house. So I will definitely listen to an audiobook. I'm not sure at this point exactly what it'll be. Possibly it will be the audiobook of the Cherry Cola Book Club. I just introduced a read-along of this whole series on my Goodreads group, and I've listened to that first book already, but it's been a couple years, so I will listen to that again. And so if I haven't already done it at that point, that might be a good choice to listen to. And then in my purse, I will probably take Her Royal Spyness by Reese Bowen. This is the book we're reading for my mystery book club that is going to be meeting the second Thursday of September. So if I haven't finished it by then, which I probably won't have, then I will pop that in my purse. I don't anticipate having a lot of sit-down read time because I really want to use the time that I'm there to chat with people and socialize. I don't anticipate sitting in a corner with my nose in a book. Not that there would be anything wrong with that, but I really want to use my time there to meet people, get to know people, and enjoy their company. So I will have a book in my purse, but I don't anticipate having a lot of time with it. Then let's see. Do you have any internal, what is this? I can't read my own writing. Do you have any internet book friends that you are excited to see in person? And maybe you've never met them, maybe you've never met them in person and it will be the first time. So yes, I'm excited to meet Derby for the first time. And also I was looking down through who all the speakers are, and I saw that Jen from Jen Talks Audiobooks is going to be there, and I'm super excited to meet her in person. And then there's the big giant booktubers that I've seen, been seeing ever since I started, like Jessie the Reader and Katie Tastic. It would be really fun to meet them. So yeah, I'm super excited about that. Then the last one is tag your friends that you know are going. Well, I don't know who else is going. If any of you Florida booktubers are not already signed up, then what are you waiting for? Get signed up. Lisa from Books and Smiles, I'm going to tag you. Hopefully you're going, and I'm looking forward to meeting you in person if you are. And anybody else who is watching this video, if you haven't already signed up, I hope you will get off of YouTube and go and sign up. And I will link Sam from now, of course, you guys should know. Hopefully, if you don't, I'll let you know. BookNet Fest was created by Sam from Thoughts on Tomes and Marinez from My Name is Marinez. And so I will link the video, Sam's video below, that has all of the links for getting registered and booking your stay and all of that kind of stuff. So I will definitely put that down below if you still need that information. So I think that's it. If I missed any questions, I will put them down below. And I'm looking forward to seeing you at BookNet Fest. If you're not going and you just can't go, I hope you will start now planning for next year. So anyway, that's all I have for this video. I hope you're having a great day. Read a good book, and God bless you.